I don't know. I guess it worked.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that was awesome. I was just like the music. I'm with my coffee, because it's early. Like la la.
Yeah. Almost hypnotized. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, I'm going back.
wow.
Oh, stuff's on fire.
I didn't know that it was a minute long.
Well, that's why I was reading my comic. I thought, it's time to some haunted tales.
Oh, well.
From the 70s.
Dear. Well, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We've got a couple of special guests, and that is we got. Well, I'm going to go with Stu first because Stu, it's about time we got you on.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, we've been on your channel a couple of times, and I've been threatening.
And
yeah,
you've finally seen that threat through, haven't you? Brilliant. Yeah, cheers.
I'm calling you. I've dubbed you the busiest man on YouTube.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I'm kind of like cutting back a little bit on some of the live streams, saying that I did one last night, but yeah. As soon as you said that, I decided to take a bit of a break and sort of like step back a little bit and sort of like recuperate, because it is hard work, isn't it, doing live streams and stuff like that week in, week out.
Yeah, and plus you're doing videos like a couple of times
a
week.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, Stu's dropped 3 videos this week. I'm like,
I need to sort of like rethink that
Mm.
strategy. I really do. So, but as it's my first time on here, I wanted to make an effort. So I've shaved my noggin, had a shave, and worn one of my fancy shirts. You guys need to experience this. It's all right.
You look like a little bit like a strawberry.
Who does? What, my head?
You should.
I'm a shirt. No, it's all right. It's pink. It's just it's what you call it? What's that Japanese Dragon Ball Z?
Oh,
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't got a clue who any of them are, but there you go. There you are.
Listen up.
I just like the colour.
It does suit your complexion.
Oh, thank you. Stop it, you.
I'm just softening you up for later, for whatever.
Okay.
The hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you in 1983?
1983. Probably. It was me.
Buy your first My Little Pony.
That didn't take long, did it? Straight in there.
Yeah.
Well, you did that, didn't you? Because you did the Give Kids the World, and you raised that was that 24-hour live stream. What did you raise? Over 7,000.
When was this? The one just previously?
It's gone, yeah.
Yeah, it was in total $9,100 US,
which is amazing.
Yeah. And
So,
you have to get a tattoo, don't you?
Yes, yeah, I do. Funny you should say that. So it was originally booked for Sunday the 17th of August. It's now been moved till Friday the 22nd. So yeah.
Okay, so it's happening. All right.
You can
It's
film
happening.
that.
It's happening. It's all booked. The design's been designed, obviously. So I've paid the deposit. So going in with the rest of the cash and going to get
How
tattooed.
is it that they're going to tattoo a pony about the size of a pinhead? I mean, that's what's. I mean, I'm in awe. I want to see how they do that. Be like, is that a freckle? No, that's my.
No. if you look really closely, it's going to be about 4 or 5 inches. So it's not going to be
really
small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big.
That'll cover the whole of my leg. But yeah.
Which part? Like
I've got small legs. That's what I'm saying. I've got small legs. But yeah.
Small legs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Small legs. But,
Not
yeah.
many.
So it's going to be about 4 or 5 inches.
Why put it on your leg when you got all that real estate up there?
Oh, mate, I'm not that.
Yeah, you
brave.
can go like Jelly Roll.
Yeah, no, I'm not that brave. Not that brave. So, but this is your fault, you guys' fault for raising that amount of money. You know, in the nicest possible way.
Exactly. I loved it.
I think your family had something to do with it, didn't they?
Yeah. So I had an undisclosed target amount that I wanted to reach, and as long as it beat the year before, which was $5,200 or whatever dollars, I was going to get a tattoo done. And I think with about 20 minutes to go, because Leslie was on one of the final panel, and I said, "Oh, there you go. There's the total. Now 7,500. We closed 6,100, but no cigar. We beat last year's target." And I'm thinking, okay, cool. And then with about 10 minutes to go, Georgie goes, "Oh, hang on a minute. And I'm like, "Oh, here we go." And 2 people chipped in with $1,500 each. It's absolutely insane.
Man, that's awesome.
So one of them being my cousin.
Insane.
That's fine, but love him. And then another one will remain anonymous. So yeah. But,
All for a good cause, Stu.
absolutely. And
Well done.
who knows what's going to happen next March? Who knows? We'll see.
That's right. Yeah. When do you start planning for that? I guess next year, like early next year.
No. So I normally put the word out around about November. I'm not
Okay.
saying this is going to happen, by the way. So
I'm like, have
November.
you met Stu? He's probably already sent the emails this morning.
No, no, I'm not that organized. But no, it's probably around about November. We're going to be going out to the States in November, and we're going to be spending a little bit of time at Give Kids the World anyway. So because we're going to be in that area, so down in Florida. So
Cool.
we're going to donate some time and stuff like that, and do a bit of
Mhm.
volunteering. So really looking forward to that. So that's going to be
That's
pretty cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Well done,
So,
Stu.
yeah, no, appreciate it. Thank you.
Our other guest is our returning Scuba Pete.
Hello.
He's 1/3 of the Chasing 80s toys
That's right.
and
Yes.
1/2 of the Scubas. So what does that make?
Yes.
2/5 of something.
2/5 of I'm the schmo. I don't edit videos. I just shoot raw footage. I pop up on live streams.
No, yeah, you're very popular. You do pop up everywhere. But
I had a guy at work come up to me. This finally happened. He goes, "I know what you do,"
Ooh.
and
Wow.
I went, "Really?" And he was like, "We have the same addiction." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what do you collect?"
Wow.
Because he's like, "I watched your Eternia video." And so we're just blah, 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 blah. Like, I didn't know you were in the video toys. You were in the video.
Wow.
What are you, a G.I. Joe?
Oh, did you keep that quiet then, Scuba?
Well,
Do you tell people? Or do you,
I don't go at work. I don't, hey, watch my,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So that's
quiet.
the first time somebody's stumbled upon my internet presence. Yeah, and it was just funny because he came up. "I know what you do," and I was like, "Oh." I'm like,
Creepy
I'm gonna go with the safe answer, and I'm like, "Are you?" And he goes, "We have the same addiction."
At least he didn't say, "Oh, she was dead when I found her."
Yeah, I swear.
Oh, dear. I mean, what about you guys, Matt? And Andy, do you sort of like publicize it at work, or don't you say anything at all?
Yeah, I haven't found anyone at work that. Well, I do believe our new VC of the university. He's a big Star Wars fan, and he's got
Cool.
helmets and things like that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, but other than that, I know. Yeah, there's no one sort of come up and said, they know I've got a YouTube channel, but
Yeah.
but no one's sort of come up and said, "Oh, I collect as well."
No, I got one dude knows, and he always comes up and goes, "Hey, Mr. YouTube." I'm like, "Oh, hey."
I think
dear.
those people are under the impression like you're secretly making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're like,
Yeah. No. If I
me
was, I
was
wouldn't be here.
yeah, me was
Right.
like, I think we made 29 cents last month, or $3. Be like, woo.
Oh, dear.
We,
No, I never told anybody. I never told anybody
No.
at work because I knew that I get a proper ribbon and stuff like that. So how they found? Well, I don't know how they found out, but I was at work one day and I walked past my computer screen and I looked and went double looked, and Universal Toy Collector had been written on the screen, and I was like, bloody hell. And so I deleted that quickly, and I looked around and no one was looking, and I thought, okay, someone's taken the biscuit here. And then about an hour later, I've walked past again, and my actual YouTube page was on the screen, and I thought, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
So I was like, yeah, brilliant.
the
Here we
word's
go.
out.
I mean, they've been as good as gold, though.
Yeah.
They've been as good as gold. But then you get everybody else in your questions and stuff like that, and just talking toys all the time. And I think, oh, come on, guys, I just keep it separate from work and stuff like that. I want a bit of a break. And,
We love toys, but we don't need to talk about them 24/7.
no.
Yeah, there's layers to all of us. It's not just that, but
Maybe Andrew does. I don't know.
Andrew's like, screw that. That's all. Andrew, do some work. So in the last video we did, like, I need that report. Well, I'm writing a report on the USS Flag.
What toys can I put on the USS Flag next?
Oh, it's actually just chocked all the vehicles because I'm painting a wall there, and moving things around and move cabinets around.
Mm-hmm.
And the poor flag, it must have about 100 vehicles on it at the moment. Planes and helicopters.
We went, so it was the way toys do just permeate in whatever you do. But so we drove to Ohio yesterday, like 3 hours one way to pick up a custom made tiki lamp for the tiki bar redo.
Oh wow!
Right. And so we spent some lovely time with a new friend, Elena, and her husband. And that's what she does, is like a side hustle, but it's going to be more of a like full-time thing is what she wants to do instead of real work. And I'm like, I don't blame you. But
Sure.
Her husband showed up like at the last minute. He missed drinks and, hangout time. But so the girls were and, and then he and I were talking, and he was talking about seeing the Titanic exhibit.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, at the Columbus Science Center. And I was like, oh, I so want to see that exhibit. So we're talking about that. And he was like, oh, are you an actual diver? And I'm like, yep. And so he's like, oh, and it's like, we talked about Egypt. We talked about Tutankhamun, treasures and back and forth. And then all of a sudden, Leslie's a little fragment of somehow toys got, and he was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh yeah, we also collect vintage toys. I'm like, you can come to our tiki bar and sip a drink and look at the USS Flag. And he was like, I always wanted the flag. I wanted the flag. I'm like, well, come on down.
Yeah.
You can enjoy it and have a cocktail. And he was like, oh my God.
I might just say, get into the chat. There's I think there's a few people chatting there. So I'm just going to say hello to people. Here we go. This is sort of similar to this is good.
Yeah.
We've got Luke. G'day, Luke.
G'day, Luke.
Looking forward to this. Lovely. And we've got Chris.
Hey, Mr.
Mr. Miwa. Hello, sir. How are you?
He's got the that just released that Fright Zone video. Oh man.
Yeah, we just watched it before we came on.
He's like, I'm dropping this video, kind of on the San Diego Comic-Con buzz, and I was like, you already have it? I'm like, you lucky duck.
That's
right?
That's incredible. We've got Johnny Sorensen. G'day, Johnny. He's
Johnny.
We've got Jules. G'day, Jules. Jules. Always very supportive, Jules, with our live streams and videos. So it's great to have you here. We've got Des. Lovely afternoon viewing.
Hello, Des.
Yes, it is. We tried to time. It's very hard with 3 time zones. As like Scuba's here, it's 7:30 his time, and I think it was just 12:30 your time.
Yeah.
And 9:30 p.m. for us. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but we got there in the end.
Tricky, but it works.
It does, yeah. We've got Nate, the retro tinker.
Hey, Nate.
Nate.
Hello, Nate.
Thanks for joining us. And we've got Phil, Treasures for Trigger. I'm saying it before it's popping up on the screen. He's only listening on the car ride home. Yeah, well done. Thank you. What's that? Results, Stu?
Oh no, Roosevelt's. It's the shirt.
Oh,
Roosevelt's.
The shirt.
It's RSE LTS.
I just learned that by watching Justin Scard's video first day of San Diego Comic-Con. The Roosevelt booth.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought it was a misspelling of results. Sorry, Des. See, now they're talking another language. Vegeta on... What does that mean?
I don't know. It's Dragon Ball Z. I have no idea who the characters are. Like I say, I just like the colour. I think the colour's really nice. It kind of, like you say,
with my blurry eyes, it looks like flamingos or something.
Complexion. Oh, dear. Yeah.
I'm hopeless. We've got PGM, Stu.
Oh, God damn it. PGM, you baffle me sometimes with some of your comments, but bless you. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Pete.
He's always refining his comedy.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Practicing on us.
Yeah.
Yes, he practices on us. That one worked.
Yeah.
Hello, Andy.
Hey, Delvian.
Hey, what's up, Delvian?
G'day.
And I think Delvin, Andy was on you this morning, wasn't he? On your chat, Stu.
Last night, yeah. And
Yeah,
do you know what? The funny thing is, Delvian always used. It's the same with Des T and Scott Whitehouse. They always used to be in the chat, but now they've been on. You can't get them off. They're everywhere. It's fantastic. It's brilliant, and fair play to them. They're great guys. Scott Whitehouse, Des T, and Delvian. You know,
all very well
they're good
spoken.
guys.
Yeah,
Sounds like you, Stu, when
Yeah.
you first were starting out. Just
Me?
hop on Instagram.
Ah.
Come on.
Oh yeah. We all know whose fault that is, don't we, Scoobs? But there you go. Come and say hi. You don't have to post anything, and all these pictures of like collections and toys and stuff like that. Ooh, yeah. I'm in.
Yeah.
Usual Mike.
Hey, what's Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Woo! You've been very quiet, Mike. We miss you. I hope everything's
Good to
going
see you,
well.
pal.
Yeah. We've got Georgie. Georgie's watching from another room.
Hello.
Oh no, Georgie's out. She's out shopping.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "Did I want to go?" And I said, "No."
Okay.
So I don't business. I'm doing this, but no, bless her. She's gone out and do some chores and stuff like that. So bless her
my
cottons.
goodness, spanner. There you go. I don't even know how I gave people a spanner. I've got no idea. It just might have happened. I don't know.
You get a spanner, and you get a spanner.
Yeah,
You're the Oprahs of spanners.
And we have
Hey, Dave.
VGR. Hello.
It's very good. Hope you're getting better, Dave. I know you got bitten by an insect and you've been not that well.
An insect in England.
Yeah, we do have insects in England, Andrew. Yeah. I don't know what it was. Well, it wasn't an alligator anyway, was it? Or a crocodile? So, just a little.
Deadly snake, spider, frog, like none of that stuff.
No.
Everything in Australia can kill.
That's why I have my scissors handy, just in case something crawls around,
Yeah, you
know. Freaking funnel webs.
No, don't fancy that at all.
We got Valo. G'day, Valo, all the way from Helsinki.
Hello.
Oh wow, hello.
Welcome.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're going through. We got Dino from Totally Taylor Retro Hunters.
Hello, Dino.
Thanks for joining. Sorry, it's so late, Dino. I know you'll probably have to hit the sack soon, so you get up early in the morning. But thanks for joining us. Everyone's just saying hello to each other. I've got. Okay, we're going to move on from that one. How did I even get any of those ones? I don't know. Maybe that's good. And what's this one? He's loving the background. Andrew finally set up. Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah, it does look superb. Wow.
I had all the turtles there, so they're all boxed away. So all the Ninja Turtle stuff, unfortunately they're going down to the back garage and in tubs to go to sleep for a few years. And so I moved because I had the Eternia over on a temporary table, and so I put it up there, and I got all the figures going down there, and
you'll have to do a bit, Andrew.
Yeah, you got to sacrifice things sometimes to display.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Make those hard choices.
Even with a 3-car garage. Most of us have got a room or two.
3-car garage. No cars allowed.
No, that's right. Not a car inside. Outside.
Hey, G-Force.
G-Force, welcome. Thank you.
Good night.
G4 saying hello to everybody. I think it was Nate saying, well, he doesn't remember my name, but she sees me.
See me on YouTube. Uncle Nate's famous.
Sadly, when she collects those shirts.
There's nothing wrong with these shirts. I think these are great. They're really nice. They're very nice and silky, and they're very cool as well.
Especially you're wearing a lot of them through the pub quiz, weren't you? A lot of bright shirts.
Yeah, I just did that for a gimmick, really. I don't normally, I just normally wear a hoodie or a t-shirt. But I thought, well, I'm the landlord, so I've got to make an effort. So I put some. I
did put on a t-shirt to make you more at home, but I had to put this thing on. But I can show you what it is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's the goodies.
The goodies.
Oh wow! Goodies? I do remember the goodies. Yeah,
with their bicycle.
Yeah. I think Bill Oddie was one of the goodies, wasn't he? And I think that's about all I can remember.
Yeah,
Bill.
Yeah, they're great. Big down in Australia, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever see them, Scuba? The goodies?
No, that's completely foreign to me.
Okay. Well, I think
We had Sam Goodies, but that was a record shop. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
now this is like they were just a comedy trio, weren't
Yeah.
they? And they started in the
Yeah.
early 70s, went through.
They did work with Monty Python in the
Yeah.
on
Okay, that
radio
was gonna
in the
be my-
day, yeah.
Python-esque.
Yeah.
Early years.
Yeah, they were all friends with them in the day, yeah.
And they went
Yeah, we
through-
had the Goons and the Telegoons as well, didn't we? Over in the
Yeah.
UK. That was,
Telegoons.
Telegoons, yeah. It was all like puppets and stuff like that. And that was Peter Sellers, Harry Seacombe, and
Oh.
I can't remember who else. They did the Ying
Nice.
Tong song. I don't know if you know the Ying Tong song.
No, but now I have like
Wow.
tons of stuff to go back and look up on
Yeah.
YouTube. And
Yeah, it's interesting. Let's put it that way.
Actually, you like the goodies. They're it was a kids show, but it was that sort of like for adults as well.
Nice.
You know, and so they even had one of them had nudity in it, didn't it, Matt?
I can't remember.
Hey?
Yeah, it had nudity
I bet
in
you
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you should capture it on YouTube if you can. Yeah, it's great.
Well,
Okay.
they're a little bit naughty, and you can't really probably play them on TV.
No, they wouldn't let it play on TV anymore.
Things are in society, so you just get the whole.
But internet in the general, you can probably find it. So that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can find it on YouTube. Yeah.
yeah, type it in Scuba. You'll have a bit of a laugh. Maybe something like type in the goodies episode South Africa. Maybe that's
Oh yeah, Jesus.
can do.
Oh yeah. I
make a
bet you
note.
won't even find that on YouTube.
or another good one was Scatty Safari. So they open up a zoo and full of celebrities. So that was a pretty good one too.
Oh wow.
I'm making notes.
Scat-
Done.
Someone's probably in the comments go, yeah, I remember
Research.
research. Do they come up to? Do they actually go the news, or they just go the news? I wonder.
I bet they play it out.
I bet they do the
Speaking of-
whole news.
News.
They do. Man. Now I know how you feel, Stu, because like the comments are coming thick and fast, and I can't keep up.
Yeah,
chat.
no, I know.
It
I know.
becomes its own animal.
I need like a
It's all
what do you
good
call
fun,
those?
though. It's all good fun.
It is, yeah. My boss texted me the other day and said, "How do I not know about this? 2 years as my message about his YouTube channel.
Surprise.
He's kept it secret." I have 3 or 4 guys at work. I can chat different collectively. There you go. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, wow,
Do that
cool.
on the quiet. Yeah.
Well, the bloke I work with, which is my mate, and then we went to school together, but he collects trains, and I'm sorry when he talks
Nice.
trains, I just go. But and then he's even into something worse. He collects on the steam trains that have the builder's number.
Yeah.
The big number. He collects the plates.
Wow.
So builder's plates.
Wow.
And he talks to me about builder's plates. Now they're just numbers.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, this one's over there." Yeah, it's like counting sheep, but you get there quicker. But the money involved in it is just incredible. Like, we talk about toys and you go, "Oh, this one's 500 or this one's 1,000." He pulls up and goes, "Oh, this is 3, this is 5." This is just straight away the value is just like double what the toys are.
Oh,
so.
that's what my dad collects is train. He's got model railroading and then like all that kind of real world ephemera, signs and plates and, and that kind of stuff. So it just I come by my collecting honestly. But it's amazing to hear him say, "Yeah, we're still waiting for that locomotive to fund and get made, and it's been up for 4 years."
Wow. Wow.
Because I was saying something about a HasLat, like, "Yeah, we do this."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, let me tell you about the model railroading." He's like,
Yeah.
years it will sit there.
He probably gets my mate, he buys the brass versions of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're just, the prices are just incredible, but they,
So
Yeah.
our hobby's cheaper.
Yeah, our hobby's a bit cheaper.
When you
Not to them, it wouldn't be more exciting. Say hello, Nick. How you going?
Hope
evening.
Nick's feeling okay. He wasn't feeling very well. He's had COVID again. Bless him. So he's
Feeling
been a bit poorly. Yeah.
Get well soon. Good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Totally lost.
The secret life. You're right.
It sounds like a TV
You make
show,
it sound
doesn't
dirty, Dino. You make it sound dirty.
That's right. What's PGM? I want to get into collecting doobie salt and pepper shakers.
Oh yeah, I remember those ones. Yeah.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I want to get the they're from the 70s, the for the bar, the disappearing clothes glasses, where it's like, she's a secretary until you put a cold beverage in there. And then,
Okay, yeah.
Be like, hello.
One guy at work knows my channel. I talk toys to him and he talks lapidary to me. That's 3.75 deep dive. Wow, that's incredible.
We love you. We love your videos.
Yeah, we just started following him, and he really does 1/18 scale, 3.75, obviously. Just and he likes world building.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Awesome.
I'm not sure
3.75 deep dive.
But yeah, 3.75 deep dive.
Just write that down.
Yeah, we love his stuff. It's great.
Yeah, been checking him out lately.
I'll have a look and sub. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good. I think he's probably our vintage. So, of course,
you had me at deep dive.
Good Damien, Toys in Adelaide. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. Adelaide's probably, what are they, half an hour behind us, Andrew?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah. Good morning, JLS Comics.
Hello.
See, that's one thing I've never managed to do is work out your time zones. I've worked out the time zones in the US, but I've got Bobo chance of working yours out.
That's another video, I think. You could potentially have up to four time zones.
Yeah, 4. It's like the US.
Yeah, but we're not really as big as the US, so it just blows me away a little bit. But we are pretty big, I suppose, aren't we, Andrew?
Yeah, you are.
We are.
You're bigger than you think.
Actually, Scuba, it was quite interesting. I saw a documentary on early time zones in America where they used to say, "Oh, it's Alabama time this time," and it was on like a railroad. Every time they went to a different town, they had a different time zone. It was
it was madness.
Crazy.
Shane Coe, thank you. I'm still going through them. I think I'm getting near the end now.
That's all right. You take your time, Matt. It's all good.
Everyone's just saying hello to each other and what? Super chat?
What?
Hello, nice. Come as Q. How are you?
G'day.
Hello.
Thank you. I know who you are, and I'm going to smack you for doing that. But thank you very much. It's funny though. I don't know if you guys know, but I think YouTube. What happens is people give you a super chat, but it just sits there, and it just sits there, and it sits there until you get, I think, 100 US.
Yeah.
And so we've got like a couple just sitting there, and you go, well, that's good. That's great.
Yeah, I'm saving mine for retirement.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I think we're up to $10 now, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah, it's great.
But the compound interest by the time you get it, I mean,
I don't think they give you interest. That's a good idea.
No, but they should. They're making it.
Been there for a while. Are you close to a DVTR and how? Okay, he's asking. Damien, what's he saying? Heading to the UK in 2 weeks. Any recommendations on vintage toy stores in London or Cardiff from anyone?
Blimey, vintage toy store in the UK. I know there's. I don't think there's many vintage toy stores in London, so to speak. You got Forbidden Planet, but it's all mainly modern.
Yeah.
Cardiff, I have absolutely no idea, so I'm not very helpful.
Stu,
sorry, mate.
Where's Cardiff?
Cardiff is in Wales, so that's
okay. Yep.
Yeah,
got it.
And then you've got Leicester Vintage, and then you've got a couple of vintage toy stores down around Portsmouth area, down in the southeast and stuff like that. You've got Nerd Base, that's in Essex, so that's probably about an hour and a half away from London. So you've got Retro Hunter again, which is down in Southend.
Retro Hunter is really good.
about an hour and a half away. So there's no real vintage toy stores in London itself, but on the outskirts and in different counties, you can find different toy stores. So yeah,
Have to travel a bit.
What's the one in Birmingham that we hit hard? Pete's place. What's the name of that one?
I've not
Slept
been
since
there.
then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the one you mean because that's the one you went before you went to NEC, wasn't it?
Yeah, small but mighty because you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
about this much room to get through there, and it's packed with like awesome vintage.
What I'll do, Damon, is I'll get a list of toy stores. I'll pass it on to Matt, and then Matt can pass it on to you.
Yeah.
So vintage ones, yeah.
Hit me up on Instagram, Damien. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, and then like when Stu sends me the little list, I can send it through to you. How about that? Works well. Thanks very much. Great, Stu.
And bring an empty suitcase just for the toys.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
My brother's heading to the UK next year, but he starts in London. He's doing a bus tour up through Scotland and going into Ireland and Wales. So Wales, Ireland. So yeah, but I'm not going to give him a list. I don't think he's going to have that type of time on his hands. So it's a bit of a shame. I'm going to just have to get.
I tried to do that to Leslie when she did like back-to-back Rhine and Danube river cruises. I'm like, hey, you're going to be stopping in all these different countries. Like, you should go look for it. And she was like, yeah, like I got time for that. And the one time she did, it was closed.
Oh.
So she took a picture outside. Look, I tried.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, God love you.
Good on Leslie. So what's Dave saying? In a game of insect top trumps, we all know the Aussies are going
to win. Yeah. Yep, every time.
Galactic Attic. There you go. There's one. Galactic Attic. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome. Yeah, Nick's got one.
Thanks,
cool.
Nick.
Good on you, Nick.
Just pulled one out there for us. And Damien, I think, is just saying thank you. Yep.
Cool. It takes a village.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, these guys have probably put these comments in about half hour ago, but there you are. So.
Finally, someone's getting at me. I love it. the goodies there.
Taylor, that's it. Timbuk Taylor and Graham Gardner.
It didn't age well.
It didn't age well.
I had a nephew who loved it.
Sounds like me.
I can't remember the part, but I think it was the Eki Thump one. Do you remember the Eki Thump one with the black pudding?
The black pudding
stew, and he had the black pudding. Bill had the black pudding, and he had a martial art called Eki Thump. And Graham did a face paint, or face painted himself, and pretended he was, I think, Muhammad Ali, and he was running around in boxing, and then he stopped and kind of did like the Memmy thing, and my nephew just could not stop laughing. I had to replay it over and over. I'm such a bad uncle. Yeah, you do this. It's called racism. Damien. Yeah, okay, so Nick's just helping out Damien, so that's cool. Thank you. Quick yes or no. Backing the next Star Wars. Yeah, all right. Well, I think we're going to get there. I think.
Yeah, we're going to talk.
Well, Stu, yeah. Well, we could just go, hey, if you want to know, go and watch Stu's live stream. Or do we call it bitch stream? I don't know.
It's already got it.
Harry, you already got it.
There you go.
One of them, and then you go, here's another one.
Yep.
Wow.
Both a no for Andrew.
And then you go.
Yeah, I was like, keep going.
Here's another one.
That's the one I want to.
Yeah,
they are.
They're going for a pretty penny now, these things.
Yeah.
But
eventually get them out of the box
What was Keith saying? That they're worth about £300 now in box?
Yeah.
So Andrew.
But he also seems to think that the price will drop dramatically on those ones if the HasLab does get backed.
Well,
but we'll see. Time will tell.
Oh, really? Okay. You're introducing the sale here at Andrew's.
That's right, yeah.
Be careful, Andrew. And someone's already put a bid in.
Yeah, we have a bid.
Sold.
The shipping's going to be killer.
So, well, I guess are you going in for it, Stu? Because I think I only watched the first hour, but I'm getting.
No, I'm not. As much as I like it, it's a great ship. It's probably one of my favorite ships from the prequel trilogy.
Agreed.
I just don't feel for the UK it's worth 450 quid, and that's how much we're going to be paying for it. I don't think the value's there. You know, as we said last night, I think a HasLab should be a dream item, something that we've never had before.
Maybe.
And as we know, well, you know, Andy's just shown us 3 boxed versions of that same ship, albeit it's a little bit smaller. But I think there were 7 released overall, so it's not like something new to collectors, is it? We've already got one. But I just, and I think as well, when it comes to Star Wars HasLabs, I think that they cost more than the G.I. Joe HasLabs. And I know G.I. Joe is Hasbro's own property, and they've got to pay like sort of like some kind of license fee and stuff like that for Star Wars. I get that, but I just think, you know, on top of the Ghost, and then you've had the Cantina, which is coming out this year, and then you've got this one now going, and that's on top of all the other HasLabs that they do for like Marvel, G.I. Joe, Transformers.
Yeah, if you're a multi-line collector,
it does get too much. Yeah, if you're a multi-line collector, you're kind of like, wow. So, well, no, I won't be buying it. I won't be backing it, and it's a shame because, like I say, I think it's a fantastic looking vehicle, but I just don't see the value there. There's no lights or anything like that. I mean, the classified series, you get light up panels and stuff like that, which does add to it, and I think it looks great. I've got the Hiss tank and I've got the Rattler, but you know, I think it gets to a point where it gets a bit too much, especially when they're doing it year on year and stuff like that. You know,
it's almost like they're counting on everybody to make the excuse for them. Like, well, I mean, they have to buy the license, and it's, you know, it is a little larger, and be like, really, check yourself, turn the brain on, and go, wait a minute, you know, they are fleecing.
I mean, I'm not hating on Hasbro. I think that's a bit harsh. I will. I do think they're in a no-win situation because, you know, if it had been an original trilogy vehicle that they'd done for a HasLab, say like the Imperial Shuttle, you'd have got all the prequel fans going, well, you know, the prequels aren't getting enough love. It's an original trilogy once again. But now they've gone the other way and they've given it, you know, to the prequel trilogy and stuff like that. Then you get other people saying, well, you know, we've already had it. I mean, why didn't they do the carrier, the LAAT carrier? You know, the one that picks up the ATTE. That would have been ideal because we've not had that before in any like version.
Just phoning it in.
Yeah, but you know,
how about a mega playset?
No matter what Hasbro do, they're not going to win, and people are going to moan, especially when it comes to Star Wars. Anyway,
I mean, you got the old Death Star playset that was cardboard. Remember?
Yeah.
The don't. Someone out there. Yeah. Now imagine that in a big plastic playset that's actually in a ball, and it's got like 4 quarters in it that you can turn
much
around.
Like the Lego,
like the Lego one, but for the, you know, something like
3
that.
3/4.
And I'm sure they can probably sell out in an hour. You know.
So next year, if they do one next year, that will probably time with the Star Wars 50th anniversary for 2027. So who knows? That might be a viable option for next year, Andrew, having a Death Star playset that come out for the 50th year of anniversary of Star Wars. So who knows?
Mean, I didn't get the Cantina because it was just too big, and you have to have somewhere to display it. There's no use just having it in a box, you know. And so I haven't got the room to display, but something like that, a Death Star where you can, you know, sit on a round pedestal type of thing and have it, you know, displayed and you can spin it round. Well,
the Cantina can be modular, can't it? So you don't have to put it all together. You can put it in different little areas and stuff like that, or on shelves. You don't have to display it as a whole sort of like Cantina, so to speak. You can do it in separate bits and stuff like that. But
I was losing my mind when they scattered the sand on the pedestal where, you know, eventually came out after the panel, and they said, I was like, for the love of God. I'm like, because some people were like, it's going to be a sand crawler. And I'm like, can we leave freaking Tatooine? I'm like, why do they have such a hard on for like, Tatooine? Like, there are way more planets in the solar system. I'm just saying.
Well, what about a Star Destroyer or something like that, you know? And Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
obviously
they-
it's not going to be in
Yeah, we just have
a
Vader's.
three-quarter vehicle, but it's at least you could something big. You could put some figures in or something like that.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
different.
They created the whole idea was that HasLab was this, pie in the sky, the katana,
absolutely.
like, oh my gosh, and now they're like, oh, well, let's just do a vehicle.
I mean, to if I'm being honest, I don't think you've had that same quality with the rest of the HasLabs that they've done for Star Wars as you got with that katana. I mean, that was just the bee's knees. That was by far away the best HasLab they've done for Star Wars anyway. You had the Razor Crest, which again was pretty cool, but a lot of people got disgruntled because they blew it up in the TV series. And then when you open up certain panels, there's no weathering on there as well. So that, doesn't look great. And then you got the Ghost. They advertise that as the most expensive HasLab going. The paint apps and the weathering on that isn't great. And,
they're like
it's just
big blocks of cheese that like snap on,
Yeah, well, I've got the Ghost in it. You need a back support just to carry it around.
Yeah.
Well,
the Ghost reminds me of the kind of vehicle you can just put PGM in and push them around in. Do you know what I mean? It's that big.
take it for a walk.
Yeah.
Come on, PGM, let's go for a walk.
You were at Celebration London, like I was.
Yes.
So, I mean, the fact that they put the katana out on display in the face of Europe, all the people that couldn't get a hold of it was just like, look at that. And then they did it in Japan, the same. I'm like, the balls on this company to put out stuff. Of course, I just saw with the Ghostbuster stuff, they were like, ooh, you like all the light up Ecto ones? Well, we offered that a long time ago. You can't have those. Yeah. But above it, we have like the really cheap glow in the dark Ghostbusters.
Which you can only get at the Comic-Con.
Right.
Yeah, and they said because Pixel Dan interviewed and they said, you buy it there at the Comic-Con. And go, that's great, I'm in Australia. And then if there's any left over, we'll put it on the Hasbro Pulse or whatever.
Yeah.
The whole six that left.
Yeah,
I mean,
just make it rarer than the originals.
I saw the Ghostbusters Ecto one at MCM last year in London, and it did look stunning. And I was very, very tempted to get that. Well, not get it, but to sort of like back it. But I just thought, well, I'm not into Ghostbusters. I'm not going to start collecting a line that I'm not really into. And again, space is an issue. But it did look fantastic, that Ecto one. It really did.
It really was cool, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole like part of our booth is displaying things that we made in the past that you can't possibly find. I'm like, what do you have, like eBay scalpers that you have? Like that's a part of Hasbro secret division.
Here's a question for you. I'll give this one to you, Pete. Are Mattel, I guess I'm only into Masters of the Universe, but are Mattel doing their creations and their crowdfunding projects better than HasLab? Like, are they doing it?
I don't think so. I feel like I'm going to dump on Mattel for a little bit. Yep. I feel like, Shabby and I were talking about it last night. Yep. It's like they didn't learn from Eternia, doing the King Grayskull figure, but like, oh, we're going to offer this for the limited window. And I'm like, you've made the snake layer, which is, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It falls in that, like, thank God you're making something that hasn't been made. Yeah. I dig it. But I'm like, $300? Really? I'm like, but it's around the size of Castle Grayskull. And I'm like, are you listening to the words coming out of your mouth? I mean, like, Grayskull was $80 marked down to $30, at the end of the day. And they're like, no, don't think about that. In fact, we have a new Grayskull with a new paint job that was like the original, but but it comes with the robot this time because I think they've learned badly from Hasbro. Like, look, we can like smack these collectors around and they'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I mean, do they back? Sorry, Matt. Do they back the Mattel Creations ones? Do they get fully funded?
Have they any fails? Fully fund.
Yeah, Eternia did, and Fright Zone sold out in 45 minutes. But that wasn't that wasn't crowdfunding. That was just They must have just had limited.
Like we didn't. Eternia didn't reach the upper
Funny.
tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
So who knows about this one? There's once again there's 3 tiers again for the Snake's Lair. So
yeah, Lady Slither, and then
there's the priest. The priest.
Yeah, the priest in the middle, and then the
there's
2-headed dragon horsey
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a different Lady Sliver, though, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, it's the not dead yet.
Yeah,
it's the Monty Python. Bring out your. I'm not dead yet. Well, mostly.
That's right. It's supposed to be a new one, a new sculpt.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just wondered how, because there's a lot of people that get a bit disenchanted by the sound of it with the whole HasLab, and they continually bring them out, and it takes them a long time, it seems, to get it out before, and then they're introducing more. And I think that's
they've started this HasLab. We've not even got the Cantina yet, and I know that's going to be the weathering on that isn't going to be great. I mean, that's going to be pretty much the same as the streets of Mos Eisley, where it's going to be very thin on the weathering and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that's what Andy was saying, wasn't he, this morning on the live stream?
Yeah,
I watched it this morning, but it was last night.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Okay. You kind of open up panels. So I guess, Andrew, like what happens is if you open up some of those panels for the Razor Crest, you'll just find that there's just no paint apps.
No, it's just like a blue color, and it doesn't look.
I haven't opened it since I bought it. It's in the front lounge room with all the others. All the big vehicles are in another room.
do you think, as whether it's Mattel Creations or Hasbro doing their HasLab projects and stuff like that, do you think people are going to start to sort of like get sick and tired of it if it's like year after year, the expense, the size? Because like you say, these things are supposed to be sort of like dream items and stuff like that. And I think if you're going to be flogging it to death, then I think people are going to get pretty bored and tired of it like fairly quickly. That's how I see it. But people still back it for some reason,
Well, I think if you only kept... Sorry, Matt.
You go, Andrew. It's all right. Yeah.
Oh, I was just about to say, I think if you only collected like one thing, say you only collected Star Wars.
Yeah.
And because there's not a great deal of 3.75 stuff come out for the whole year. So you look at it and you go, yeah, that is probably affordable if I'm only collecting Star Wars. But if you're collecting Joe's, Motu and all that, then it really hits the pocket hard if you're collecting across like the thing. But so I suppose it's maybe they see it like that most people only collect this, that, and that, and
not everything.
I am glad. Like I'm not sure on the HasLab. What's the funding dates for that?
I think that it finishes in September. But then when that finishes, that's right on top of when the Bantha gets released. So they'll be releasing that. So money be coming out for that. Then money be coming out for certain figures and stuff like that they've got coming out around about that same time as well. So they don't really plan it that well. So they plan it where all the money sort of like comes out at one time. So
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, exactly. And is that enjoyable? Do people enjoy that? I don't. I know I don't.
I would find it stressful. I know, before they did like back-to-back HasLabs, and it was like literally rolling right into Christmas. Was that last year or the year before? And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, hey, don't think of your family or your kids that might want to play with this. Just buy it for you.
Yeah.
Screw them.
Well, again, they
and
did
I
that
love
last
play
year as well.
sets. I'm like,
Yeah, they did that last year. So they put the Cantina up for release before the Ghost had even turned up, and my Ghost turned up. I think it was Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
wow,
that's right. Yeah, they were just starting to ship top of December.
Yeah.
Well, Mattel are doing it now with they've just had the Fright Zone. I mean, okay, it wasn't. I guess it's quite affordable, the Fright Zone. So for Australian, how much was it? It was about 160 to 180 for Australians.
Yeah, because it was like 80 here.
We haven't got that yet. That's due to come out, I guess, in the next month. But like and now all of a sudden, bang! It's like the Snake's Lair. We've been asked to, I guess they'll dig into our pockets for. But like, I think what was it, 300 US, which we worked out came to about 460 Australian. But then we went when we got a Mattel Creations Australia site. So we went on there to try and look at the price. it was $620. We go, well, why is it $150 more?
And we've talked about this before. It's like the we could bull. Because think about it. It's not even It's not even coming from the U.S. They're just going to ship directly from China to Australia.
No, well, they make them in Vietnam now.
Or Vietnam. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
be like, it has nothing to do. That's just them taking the piss because they we can't. Well, it's Australia.
It's like the gunship. I mean, for the States, I think it's $449.
Yeah,
but for UK, it's also £449, which they've got to take the exchange rate into consideration as well. So it should be for us £380 odd or something like that, which is probably a little bit more manageable and stuff like that. And I think if it was that price, I think more people would back it.
Yeah.
But, they just keep hitting us.
Yeah, I think I know, the cat's already out of the bag. Like these crowdfund platforms exist. That's a reality that we deal with. But I think we as collectors are taking even more of a critical look as these continue on and say, I'm in or out. Like, and the whole like logic of, well, if you don't buy this one, they won't do another one. And you're like, whatever. Because you remember those days, like, this is only the second HasLab ever. I mean, I did the G.I. Joe Sky Striker, which is hanging up there, which shouldn't have been a HasLab, kind of thing. It was $120 or something. It was.
Yeah.
I'll just get something. I'll show you my first interaction I had with Hasbro by ringing them up. We'll be back in a second. Hang on.
Hello, Gordon.
It's a lovely poncho
from California.
Hey, Gordon.
Anyone any vintage Elf toys?
I do not have a vintage.
I've got the Coleco Elf, but he's up there hiding. I don't even think you can see him. He's hiding up there, and I just can't get to him.
Can you rotate your camera?
No, it's not a guitar, but
wow, that is cool.
That's the Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah,
that it brought out in, I think it was around about 98, something like that.
Yep.
And anyway, it was one of the first big sort of ones they started to do again.
Yeah,
and they brought the line out again, and I went, oh, great, and it was very expensive. It was back then, I think it was 400 Australian.
Ooh.
So, when it came out, it is electronic, but I'll show you something if we can turn around this way without breaking it in half. It's bloody big. I'll get up there. Hang on. Now, see the flap here?
Yeah.
Look.
What's
that garbage? It's not even a clip or anything. To hold the flap down, it opens up and a ramp comes out. But look at that. I mean, and it's totally unsafe. It's not broken or anything. That's it.
Wow.
I mean, how are you supposed to jump the light speed in that?
Exactly.
Wow. I'm going to keep my unboxing.
So I rang Hasbro. And I said, look, I'm really disappointed in this. It's the quality is just, the flap, there's no clip, all that. And they said, oh, you can send it back and we'll give you a full refund, but then you don't have it, do you?
That was their attitude.
That was their attitude to me on the phone. Oh, but you're a collector, obviously, so you won't have it, will you? So, and then you won't have it in your collection. It was like, we can make anything we want. Screw you, because we know you'll buy it because you
lap it up, you dogs.
Yeah. I purchased one of those. I got one off of Matt from Zero Hunter Toys, and his was boxed, so I've still got that boxed. But yeah, that's a bit disappointing. But the attitude as well, I don't think that's right either, because you're paying this money, you want a good quality product, surely. But back in the day, you were buying that for kids as a toy to play with. So I think, do you feel that if that's a kid's toy, you wouldn't be so worried about that kind of thing? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think I was a kid, I would have loved like a mega Christmas present for that one, but because of the price. But yeah, I mean, as a kid, probably wouldn't
You wouldn't care.
Yeah, wouldn't be so pedantic about it. But
Just
as an
like-
adult collector, you see that and you go, "Oh, come on," you know.
Yeah, but then as a kid, it wouldn't bother me that the Rattlers, the G.I. Joe Rattlers landing gear wasn't that great, or the figures would lose their thumbs, and so I think that it gets lost in translation that these toys were meant for kids and stuff like that. So as a collector, you've got to like them just the same as you did as a kid, and you've got to kind of that's not great, and it was like that as a kid. It didn't bother me. So why should it bother people now as a collector?
Yeah, well, I know what you mean, but I mean, because there's so much. I mean,
it's the dollar amount. It's not
the
a
dollar amount. Yeah, if
Yeah,
it's
it's not-
different back in the day when they were, you got your little, your little thing, and it was $20 or $25 or whatever, and you expected to be a bit rough and ready, But when you're paying, you start paying $400, $500, $600, and you open it up, and it still looks like the $20 one.
Well, because the fact that they, the big ships, they were 80. Oh my gosh, this thing is $100. Like the USS Flag, $100.
Oh, that's mental to think that. Wow.
And mine, it had a target marked down to 50, a red tag on it, $49.99.
Oh, stop it, Scuba.
Yeah, it's fallen off. But the fact, like, if they were to do that now, they'd be like, "Oh, well, that's the USS Flag. We have to charge you, $1,500 for this HasLab." And you're like, "Wait, that doesn't even begin to translate at $100. Time warp ahead. Like, what is the dollar worth?
Inflation and stuff like that.
Inflation and all that. It's like, no. I realize you're $1 billion corporation and you need to make money, but at the same time, it's like, stop abusing your fan base. It's make it easily available. Don't take the piss when you're like sending it to Australia to be like, we can really juice them.
Would you call it abusing the fan base? Because people don't have to back these HasLab projects. They don't have to spend £450 or $450 on these items. They don't have to do it. No one's put a gun to their head and say, "What, you don't have a gun to your head." That's down to personal choice. But I think if people don't back it and then they don't open their wallets and give them this money and it doesn't back, then maybe Hasbro will start to think, well, hang on a minute, we thought this was a sure thing. Maybe it's not a sure thing. So it's down to us as collectors.
Oh yeah,
whether or not we pay for these. I'm not sticking up for Hasbro. I think it's wrong that they're pricing people out, definitely, but no one's forcing them to buy it. Yes, if it doesn't get back, then this HasLab does fail. Will it affect the budget for TVC going forward? Possibly, yes. But that's not on us, is it? That's
Yeah, it's almost a. They want to self-perpetuate the prophecy of, just toys are. That's why we're diversifying more into online gaming and all these other things other than like hard plastic toys. See, people just aren't into them anymore. And I'm like, aren't you doing a bit of self-fulfilling prophecy if you're, we're taking a much more critical eye to these. Like, it's not 2020 lockdown where we're like hungry animals, like, oh, I'll take it, you can't go and do anything else. You can't hit the toy shops. So you're like, I'm in, I'll take it. It's going to be very interesting, I think, in the next 5 years with both Hasbro, Mattel, Super 7.
Like, I've decided that, like, with the new Snakes Lair, I've just gone, you know what, like, initially I wasn't going to buy it, and I just, like, it's just too much. And I thought to myself, you know what, you've got a ton of toys sitting under the stairs in tubs that are never seeing the light of day. Sell them. If you can make $600, Matt, out of those toys, then you can buy yourself the Snakes Lair. So that's what I've decided to do.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, just and and then I'll have to try and find somewhere to put it. But that's how I'm going to justify it. I'm going to clear out a few tubs, sell them, and if I make it, you deserve to buy that. But if not, you just got to, well, they don't get my money.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that, because I initially said yesterday morning to Georgie, I'm not interested in this HasLab project. Yeah. But then, I thought about it and thought, Well, if I did say want to buy it and was interested in doing it, the only way I could do it is if I sell stuff on.
Yeah.
So, but I, Andrew, would you sell your boxed Republic gunships to fund the HasLab project?
No. I mean, I'd probably sell a kidney first, but no. I mean, I have a hard time
plasma, kidney.
I have a hard time selling anything actually, but I mean, I said to Matt, I've got some spare Indiana Jones figures loose that he could sell to help him fund his
2008, aren't they? They're not original ones.
They're not original ones, but still those ones go. They still go for a bit of money.
Yeah,
things like that. I do have sort of spare stuff that I could sort of move off on and help Matt out and for it because we need.
That's right, kids. Sell your toys and help Matt.
Don't make it sound like I'm a charity. No, like no, because I've got a.
Can I just ask you guys a question? You know, we've said that the HasLabs are supposed to be for Dream like items that haven't been released before. So what's going on with this Mattel Creations then? They've re-released or redone Eternia. That was a thing that you guys had before. So what's the difference between? I'm just like asking the question. What's the difference between that being re-released and going for a lot of money and the Republic gunship? I've just seen Matt's or Andy's background there.
Well, I never had an Eternia when I was a kid. That's for sure. You know, I don't think they even came out to Australia, did they, Matt?
No, I think they did. But I think I remember talking to someone who said they did see them.
So late in the line that just.
But and who knows like how many came to Australia and who knows how much they were. I can't remember.
I mean, if they hadn't done any of these other Republic gunships and they brought that HasLab one out, you know, you go, I want it because I don't have it. I mean, it's like the Eternia. I never had one. Never, you know, when it was sort of like fulfilling that sort of, you know, dream type of thing. You know,
with Eternia, that price point that they did, the $550 US, to me made a lot of sense because you know a vintage Eternia is like, what are you doing with a couple grand?
Yeah.
So it was, you know, you were like, wow, that's how I looked at it. I was like, $550. I
think if the price point was if the price point is there and it's the value for money, then fine, fair enough. Do you think people would be moaning about the Republic gunship HasLab project if it wasn't as much money? Maybe it was like £100 cheaper. Do you think people would go, okay, yeah, fair enough, we've had it before, but some people might not have had an original gunship?
Yeah, I think if you were at like $299, $350 tops. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot more.
So it's basically just the cost then, more so than the fact that it's been something that we've had before.
Yeah. Well, that's right.
Yeah, I think that's problem. Yeah, that's problem.
Yeah.
Problem number 2. You know, one is like doing it that you know we've already got it. You can readily get them for significantly cheaper. You know, how many times did they offer it, Andrew? Would you say there were? How many versions of that?
The gunship.
The gunship.
7.
7?
Is it that many? Wow.
Yeah. There was someone's put a picture up on Instagram yesterday, and there was like 7 boxes of the vehicle itself. So yeah,
I don't think we would have got all 7 of them out here either. I mean, I think I've got another one somewhere, but I think about 4 was about the tops I ever saw here.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, a lot of the times I wouldn't. I mean, these ones did have different decos, like the
the shark face.
The shark one, and you go, that's really cool because it's got that, you know, fighter plane look, you know.
World War II bomber.
Yeah, you know, or where they put on the Mustangs or whatever, there was a lot of ones I went, oh well, that's just another cash grab, you know. They put it out, put a bit of small weathering on it, and I sort of passed on it. But when you become, as you're collecting, it's worse and worse sort of thing. As in, you go, you look back and go, oh, I need that one now.
Can I just
pass on that? Because
can I just go into Bill? Bill's kind of asked a question here about I know it's a bit of a side thing here, but he's asked about anyone seen Fantastic Four figures yet?
No.
No, have not
seen anything.
Are they doing hot toy figures for Fantastic Four as well then?
I don't know.
No,
apparently.
Wow.
We don't get popcorn buckets out here in Australia.
No,
that's not a thing.
No.
The only not like the ones like Dino's showing. Get strong.
Stu,
I think he's got shares in popcorn buckets in the old.
Yeah, I think so. He's
They look
actually
cool,
part of
mate.
the design team now.
They really look cool, the modern ones. I mean, but we saw the one he did on the Fantastic Four car, and then someone put figures with them, and it really blended in well.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Stu, do they do that in the UK at all? The popcorn? No.
No. And he was just asking, but you can see his stretch arms. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Stretch Armstrong in.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I love my Stretch Armstrong.
I'm just going to go through a few comments here. As we've been talking, a lot of people just saying hi. That's Gordon saying there. Yep, hello. Someone say cat. When Mattel's WCW Nitro stage failed miserably, yeah, weird now get figures that they had an offer. Oh yeah, Mattel, yeah. Okay. I didn't back that one either. Not wrestling stuff.
Was that they did that like you're punished now because you didn't back it?
Oh, but then since then we've got 3/4 of them since.
So
they kind of say, "Oh, you're not going to get these figures then. If you're not going to back it, you're not going to get these figures." And then later on down the line, they kind of do give them to you by the looks of it. All right. This Bill was saying, speaking of stretching, I saw Gujitsu Luffy One Piece in B&M stores. So you're in the UK, Bill? Okay. Just PGM. Okay. Oh, he's a big one. Okay, Daniel Evans. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if you've said hello and I've missed you, but hello. For God's sake of the world. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, there you go. That's wonderful.
What's up, Daniel?
Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah.
When the LAAT gunship hits HasLab, becomes available in Australia, we are looking at 900 plus.
Oh, that is, you see, that's the thing. So I take it you're not going to be backing it then, Mike?
I'd say no.
I mean, that's a lot of money, isn't it? That's a lot of money.
What's a typical house mortgage payment in Australia? Let's ask.
$1 million a week.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey, we have to move.
It's a bit like that. Here's a question for Andrew. Do you think Hasbro bad? Oh, okay. Have you heard of Super 7? Very picky about it.
So I went to a local G.I. Joe convention here in Louisville.
Yep.
And there was a gentleman who makes 3D printed like all kinds of G.I. Joe stuff, classified scale, 3 3/4.
Yep.
And he had a Cobra mothership that he had done a la, that was the Super 7 thing, the giant salad bowl of blue plastic. Yeah. Although he check out the thrusters, he really went to town, he had the globe inside, he really took a hard look at that opening scene and some of the features of it. And I was like, now that's cool. And it was still, massive, kind of the size of the Black Series Snow Speeder size, but it was just packed with cool bits and little bomb drops and hatches. And I was like, dude, you look at what you made versus what Super 7 was trying to ram down Joe collector throats that didn't fund, because it was what?
Yeah. I mean, I did see that there, and I'd say that obviously didn't get funded or made. I wonder what was happening with that thing.
Yeah, it died quietly.
Wait, can I just go back to that last comment you put up, Matt? Not the last, the one before that.
Damien,
I think it was to do with these toys are not meant for or designed for kids at that price. No, modern day toys aren't, because we know kids aren't really buying them, so they are aiming them at the modern day or toy collectors.
Adult collector.
the adult toy collectors. Yeah. Well, not adult toys because that's just filth. That's the wrong kind of toys we're talking
Yeah,
about. But do you
PTM
know what I
will
mean?
have
Like,
a joke here now.
yeah, I know. But back in the day, like the Naboo starship that Andrew's got, that was meant for kids. That was designed for kids. It was, toys were designed to be
Well,
played
that
with.
came out through
It's as
general
simple as that.
retail, so
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, you were
yeah.
finding that at Toys R Us and
But
Target and
you look
Walmart.
at
Yeah.
you look at the Comic-Con. We watched the YouTubes of Pixel Dan and that, and it's for pre-order on this site, for pre-order for this, pre-order that. None of them says for general retail. None of them say, find it at your Target, find it at Kmart.
Amazon Prime. This one's
it's all
Walmart.
it's all aimed for adult collectors.
So kids, we know they're not really into toys and action figures these days. You've got computer games and consoles and stuff like that. They're more interested in that.
Yeah.
So you can't blame these general stores for not putting out stuff on the shelves because it's just going to sit there and sit there and sit there. And then what happened is then the prices have got put down to reduce prices. So then the companies that are making these, they're not making a profit because they're selling stuff at a reduced price.
Well,
so that's why it's all done through like pre-orders and online and stuff.
But this whole like fake scarcity is baloney. The fact that a pre-order can sell out, and it's like, whatever.
But we know that, Scoop, but yet we're still buying stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
so
wake up! What the problem on retail is, so say with action figures, right?
Yeah.
They put one Snake Man on the shelf and 20 Tealers. Right?
Well,
and so then there she is, and I've lost a sword somewhere. Anyway, I'll find that later. But what I'm saying is, I asked, why isn't any much to the new one sort of thing? And it was one of it was Star Trek. And I used to talk to a lot of reps that came from the companies. They used to come and actually put the stock on the shelves. And they said with the retail stores, they don't go, there's 20 Tealers and 2 Snake Men. They go, there's 22 Motu action figures on the shelf. And that's all they see. They don't see the individual what they are. And so what happens is, when you go back, the 2 Snake Men are gone and the 20 Tealers are still there. And then they just don't sell. They don't sell. So the retailers don't restock it. And so our Big W, which is like your Walmart, they're not stocking Star Wars figures anymore because they had 100 Landos,
right?
And
they're still there,
and they're still there, and they go, well, they're not selling. Star Wars figures aren't selling, and so boom, they don't go through the retail stores.
We had the same issue in a UK store called Smith's. So you went in there one week and it was like full of Star Wars, like Black Series and TVC, and then like a massive wall of Motu and stuff like that. So you thought, brilliant. You go back in there like a couple of months later and everything's gone. And I was like, what? So I asked the guy, what's going on? Why have you not stocking this stuff? And he goes, because no one's buying it. It's not moving. So we're just not getting it in anymore. So you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and so they end up, everything's for.
Yeah.
You can't get anything in the retail store.
No. Well, it's fun. Actually, I'll just go back to it. It's funny because like we do watch a lot of the American guy. I think it's mainly what's his name, Andrew? Greg Cork. We watch him a lot. Yeah. And we go through the shows and go, oh, looks like we're going to get this, we're going to get that. For example, Superman. Now that was a pretty big release here throughout the world. We've got no toys. None of those in master toys.
I was amazed at our big W we got.
You proved me
the
wrong.
McFarlane.
Oh, we got the McFarlane.
Yeah, so that's the McFarlane Superman one. And I was just amazed. I was just blown away, and I just
stood out like a shining beacon. Get the heck out of my way! Andrew picking up 3-year-olds.
Well, here's a good question for everyone, just to sidestep again. Is there a toy line from the 90s do you guys think will skyrocket up in price or popularity? In the next
90s?
Is there a time frame, like in the next 12 months maybe?
Off the top of my head, I can't.
So I'm like 90s.
90s. Like, I
guess... Waterworld.
Waterworld, eh?
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Well, yeah. I mean, they only done. I think it was Matt from Zero Hunter. He's got all the figures now. I think there's only 8, wasn't there, from Robin Hood?
Yeah, I picked
Yeah,
up
something like that, yeah.
a
There you go. You're Fry Tough.
Oh, there you
Friar
go.
Tuck, Gamorrean. I'm gonna put him on.
Gamorrean body.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on the Ewok village.
Yeah, oh, it's tucked in down here.
Oh, your village. You've got because they've
Yeah,
got
they've got the village and
the
the
battle wagon. They've got the Ewok
battle
village,
wagon.
and they had a couple
Still
of
very,
other little
very
fancy
affordable.
vehicles.
I mean, you'll see them at our like charity thrift shops over here. You know, like Robin Hood figures on card, and it'll be like $3.
Really?
Oh yeah, and then you'll find another like little person selling in their stall, and it'll be Playmate Star Trek figures. Like TNG, Deep Space Nine, all those, which are they're not worth $1, and they're like, oh, $10. They're Star Trek. I mean, like, and the bubbles are like just almost you can't see through them. They're just that smoky yellow, like they've been in like I smoked 57 cigarettes in this blister pack and went. But yeah, you can't give them away at $1.
Wow.
I don't know about the 90s. That's
yeah.
What was that? There was Bucky O'Hare. I mean, there's no real. Someone tried to bring back Bucky O'Hare recently, and that didn't quite. I think they did a couple of series of Bucky O'Hare, and that didn't really go anywhere. It'd have to be a movie or something. I feel.
What about the Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park figures?
Yeah,
those are
90s, wasn't it?
Those dinos go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're up and down. Are they those? Oh well, do you reckon those depends if there's a movie comes out, the demand hits a peak, and then it sort of drops off again after the movie.
Well,
sure.
Matt, gargoyle figures. I mean,
figures.
They are really. For the castle, it's like the Castle Grayskull or their version of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $1,500 US or something.
Wow.
And I've never seen one on Australian, but it was actually only just recently a couple came up on the American site, and I just went, "Oh, holy crap!"
Yeah.
I've seen the NECA gargoyles. I think they look really cool, but the thing is, they take up so much shelf space. That's the only issue with those.
Yeah, I got about 10 or 12 of the 90s ones there with the bike. Yeah. They did a bike, and but I've never seen the castle sort of out here. But they go for a pretty penny.
There's things like, I guess, Street Sharks. Mattel bought a couple of Street Sharks out recently too, so they're from the 90s, aren't they? Street Sharks. Like, I'm not too. Oh, there's a lot of those, Ninja Turtles type style. What do they call those? Anamorphic. I can't remember what.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers in the 90s.
Yeah. Biker Mice. They go for they're quite expensive.
Yeah.
Nacelle just bought out some Biker Mice too, didn't they? So they kind of dabble, and I think if they're not popular, they don't sell. They just sort of stop.
Yeah, the biker mice, like they came out at Walmart and then went immediately on closeout. Like they're brand new. Nah, markdown.
Yeah.
Was Dick Tracy 80s or 90s?
80s.
80s. Okay.
I mean no.
Dick Tracy the movie was
the 90s because
90.
Yeah.
But I think it depends if someone redid something from the 90s, like a film, and I think that would peak, spike popularity, and then they'd bring out another toy line, and then that would pique people's interest from the 90s who would want nostalgia-wise, and they would go off and try and find the original 90s stuff, I guess. But there's nothing really like that happening at the moment.
Yep.
Is that he's selling his Buck Rogers stuff. Oh, yes. Well, there it is there for you at the moment.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I will say that the Battlestar Galactica.
Yes, I was just going to say Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Now, I'm like.
The only one I've got is the Trendmasters one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Matt's got you got the vintage one.
Yeah. I got the original one of that and the Cylon. And you remember how Michael Franch, he had that guy who got the land ram. You know how they built the custom land ram? So I went and found that guy, and I've got a custom land ram, which was upscaled to fit the actual figures from the 70s.
Yeah. But I'm sorry. When I saw that, I said, "Matt, shut up and take my money." It was
that's it.
Yeah, the 3 3/4 figure, the helmets. I was like, a Viper helmet. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're talking.
I said that I want the Cylon, and all I want to do is walk around and say, "By your command." And that's all I'm going to say for a month.
I definitely only build the Cylons. Definitely only build the Cylons. I mean, they look absolutely superb. All of those figures.
Not
trying to guess like. Honestly, Jono, you might not believe me, but I'm not backing it. I'm not going to back it. No way.
Oh, we missed saying good night.
I'm not backing it this time round.
Catch your rest tomorrow. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Battlestar Galactica. Did you watch it as a kid, Stu? Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. I loved that series. I thought it was fantastic. Loved it.
Yeah. I found this channel and YouTube channel called Battlestar Galactica. Yes.
Okay.
So good.
And I was quite fascinated to find out some stories about Dirk Benedict. Like he wasn't the original pick for Starbuck, wasn't he? Is he Starbuck? Yeah,
Starbuck.
Yeah. And it was going to be Don Johnson. So I went, really?
Oh wow.
But the studio, was it ABC, I think, they kept pushing Don Johnson up because Dirk Benedict wasn't well known, and Glenn Larson always stuck up for, Dirk Benedict. And then I think it was an underlying thing. So not only was the episodes were like $1 million each to make, but when it came to renew, I think the studio, because they'd already butted heads on that, they think that was another reason why they cancelled Battlestar Galactica, because they couldn't come to terms with.
I mean, the first series I thought was really cool, but I wasn't too keen on Battlestar Galactica. Was it 1980?
1980.
Didn't you like those flying motorbikes? They were cool.
That was the best part.
That was probably it, though.
But the thing is, with the action figures, they were really, really hard to get hold of in the UK. I saw them at car boots like loose, but I never ever saw them carded in any of the stores. So
I got a full set
really hard to get hold of
myself.
You got a full set?
Yeah.
On card?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow.
Couple. I think I've got a couple on card. But even then, I think I've got Adama on card, the original one, but it's starting to come away from the card. Yeah, it's just age.
I just like the design. I like the design of the Cylons. I like the design of the ships. I like the Galactica. I thought that was pretty cool. Yep. And I like the Colonial Vipers as well, and the costumes and stuff like that. I just thought the whole thing was really it was great. I mean, it's probably not aged well this day and age because they did use a lot of the same shots for certain things and stuff like that. But overall,
the battle shots.
Yeah, they used all the movie shots in the TV series just over and over.
Yeah.
How many times did you see it, the baddie ship? They're going
in the trio.
Yeah.
I've got I think I've got I just go up above my head up there. You can see there's an Ovion party up there.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
It's I think I've got 10 or 11 of them all partying.
Wow. That is fantastic.
Wow.
We've got an arcade machine. They're all hanging out there playing an arcade machine. I love the Ovions. I don't know why.
No, I do too. It was such a frightening episode when she was getting put in that honeycomb. It was like,
that was one of the first ones, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was one of the first ones, wasn't it?
Escape from Carillon, it was like
that's the first episode. Yeah. Because you see all those people all mummified, don't you, and all in those cocoon socks.
And there's the little baby one,
yeah,
Salacious Crumb in there.
Oh God, yeah.
Are they doing is that Thunder Tank? Is that Thundercats? The Thunder Tank?
Yeah, that's Thundercats.
Huge Thunder Tank.
They've been doing that for ages. Hasn't that not come out yet?
Yeah, didn't Super 7 drop that 2-3 years ago?
Yeah,
somebody's doing a new one.
There's a different model on this one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Andrew, look what you've started. PGM's going to give me a cent now. Come on.
Yeah, well, we're all going to chip in. We're going to make sure Matt gets his
snake.
I'm not
crying, poor mouth. I'm not
saying you're poor. I'm saying that we're going to have a crowd fund for Matt's Snake Mountain.
No. I'm just gonna get rid of a lot of shit that just people. It's sad to have. Like I've just come to the conclusion. It's sad to have tubs of toys that I could sell and other people could enjoy. It's just and so I'm going to use that money for something else.
No, fair play.
Yeah, we had a malfunctioning sump pump, so the workroom, storage room, flooded fairly significantly. I luckily had everything in storage tubs, but it did make me take a very what am I doing? Why this is like deep storage, and we did that, moving stuff on.
Yeah.
I've seen that the He-Man Transformers crossover. Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of those crossovers, to be honest with you.
I'm like you.
But then again, if people want to buy them, fine. Are they exclusives? Are they exclusives? Those crossovers.
No, I have heard nothing.
I don't think they've said
about them. Yeah.
Okay.
I have seen them.
It was just like, hey, you're never gonna believe it. Hell froze over. Mattel and Hasbro, we're coming together. We're doing a Transformer mashup.
And I've seen also doing a Ninja Turtle crossover with Godzilla. I'm like, gee.
Yeah, Kat sent me pics. She goes, I don't know how I feel about these. And I was like, oh, those are weird.
They are weird, yeah.
And she's a huge Godzilla fan.
Yeah, Kat's she loves Godzilla. I didn't like, it's funny, like I've loved Godzilla since I was maybe 5 or something, and just it was a very quiet period through the 90s. Like there's no internet, so you just think, I think I'm the only loser in the world that likes Godzilla. And it's not, the internet opened up a whole new world, and then of course YouTube channels and meeting other people, you go, oh my god, Godzilla's huge. I'm not such a nerdy dude after all. So many people love Godzilla.
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, in Japan, it's still huge.
I'm gonna come straight back. 2 seconds.
Okay.
1 second.
2 seconds.
Right.
He's gone.
Right,
well,
2 seconds.
We'll catch up with the chat. I just got done listening to the Max Rebo band for Smooth.
It was smooth.
Yeah. I think I downloaded. There was some YouTube, and it was like I went Star Wars Cantina style music, so I could use it in a video. And there was all these tracks, Cantina style music, no copyright. And I went, that's fantastic. I'm using it.
I quite enjoy the scene at Oga's Cantina at the park, Disney parks. I like the whole DJ Rex, and he's spinning tunes from the galaxy.
Should cross over with the vintage Dynamo too and finished. Yes, well, I know how you feel about that, Adam.
I feel the same way, Adam. I'm like, come on, I want Megator.
And Titus.
Titus, like, come on.
I just do the classics version. I've got Megator classics, but I can't they're quite expensive. So
they're
classics.
Oh, apologies for that.
$300-$400.
I just had to go and put the F1 on the board.
Keep yourself warm. A Sky Sled Transformer. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Would have been cool. A huge Galactus Hot Toys figure shown. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I saw Galactus walking around.
Oh, yeah.
That was nuts. I watched that this morning. That was pretty cool.
I was like, what? Yeah. Made me think of the probe droid at Celebration, where it's just going by you, and you're like, what?
Oh, there you go. So, Jonathan said he's seen, some of the US. Yeah, they've had them. Do you have JB Hi-Fi? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought that was Pete. Pete's the next comment. Yeah. New figures are in there. Over here, we don't have it.
Oh, you don't have popcorn?
No.
So who's making the Battlestar Galactica figures?
Sorry.
Do you know what toy line's doing the Battlestar Galactica figures?
It's one that I never heard of.
Yes.
Okay. And when I was watching it, I'm going, you make a mental note now, Matt, because we're going to bring this up in our chat tonight.
Yeah, I was like, I had the page, and now I don't have the page. Dang it.
Something like Heritage or it's just a brand I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I hope they're easily available when they don't go down the line of, we're going to be spending ages waiting for them to come out, or you can only get them in certain parts of the world, sort of thing. I hope they're available for everybody, because I'd be really interested in those. I think they're great.
Yeah, well,
I agree. I'm I'm like, that will get me to part with money quickly. And the helmets, as long as they're not like, oh, it's $1,000, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Be like, oh, I don't want it that bad.
It's like we get our Space 1999 Eagle next month. The
oh yeah,
the new one with
Wow.
the 3 3/4 figures. So
Yep.
Yeah,
I would have went all in on that if I hadn't been lucky enough to score the OG at Great Ohio Toy Show. But
Well,
I was taking a hard look at that.
Can I just here's a story from the other night. Andrew and I sat down. He's going, I found a video, a comparison with the new one with the 70s one. So we sit down and we start watching it, and it looks like it's straight out of the show. You know, maybe they've used it as a actual model from the show. It's amazing. And Andrew and I we become dribbling little babies. Andrew
Yeah.
goes,
Right? Yeah.
I would have sex with that. Okay, I'm taking that to bed, he says. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
I would
It
knock
was
the moon out of the orbit.
It was beautiful.
that
Wow.
thing is sexy. You
It
should
is.
see it.
It's
And that'll look awesome if they something like the Viper and they're doing that. But you know, and that leads us in a segue. We're going to talk about ones that they haven't done, Matt.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing something like how are we at? We're probably coming up to 2, so I guess we'll try and whiz through this. Maybe we'll just maybe have one each of a toy line from a TV or a film that TV show or a film that you watched as kids that you love.
Yep.
But there's never been a toy line made from like
with action figures and things
Yeah.
like that.
like
Well, I was kind of thinking. I knew you were going to ask this, so I'm going to go for V.
Oh,
V.
Yeah.
Ah.
V.
dirty dog.
Yeah, they never really did a proper.
Oh, I'm a dirty dog. Was you going to say the same thing, Scoob?
Yeah, I'm like, that was
Holy
like,
V.
dude, we
Yeah.
that was the playground talk. That whole mini series, like all the kids just blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, the visitors.
It was great. I mean, I'm so surprised that they did not do many toys with that. I mean, it would have been ideal 3 3/4 inch. The shuttles looked absolutely superb.
Yep.
I just think they sort of like dropped the ball with that. And yeah.
They just did the 12-inch. You've seen the Galoob 12-inch one though, haven't you, Stu?
No.
I've got.
Have you got one handy, Scuba?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
One moment.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to get something to show him as well. This should make him feel happy. I'm just going to put you.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm just going to duck down and just leave Andrew on screen on his own. So.
I can hear you still.
Well, Stuart,
that's the Robo Skull, isn't it?
yeah, but I haven't got the side bits. I have to find one.
No, it still looks cool though.
Yeah, to get one out here was, you know, and but yeah, it's missing the side panel.
Yeah.
So I'll have to ask for some of the UK boys to see if they can hunt some side panels up for me.
Oh,
Yeah. That is awesome.
Robo Skull.
Yeah, the Robo Skull. Yeah.
Andrew, I need to. Are you on any of the Action Force Facebook groups by chance?
What's Facebook?
You're talking another language stream.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
that's LJN.
LJN, not Galoob. LJN. Yeah, thank you. Look at it.
Yeah, that does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Is that a swappable head, or can you put that head over the top of that green version?
Yeah, it goes over. Yeah, here I'll flip over the back art. There you go.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, wow.
They're like, hey kids, no, we're humans. We're just like you.
Yeah. I thought the miniseries was absolutely superb, but then they did the series, didn't they? And I don't think it was as good as the actual miniseries, the 4-part miniseries. Yeah. But I can't understand why they never did the 3 3/4 inch.
So we have in Melbourne, we have a big vintage toy shop, and there was I think a toy maker, a toy creator must have approached this vintage toy shop and said, I would like to make some V figures, a limited series, and you can sell them through the shops. So I didn't get the release, but I have found them. They were quite expensive when they sold them, but I got them for half price. So there was 3 in the set. They only made 300, so they made. This is the first one.
Oh,
they made a visitor.
Oh wow!
So you see, this is the toy shop down here, the Lobos.
Slick.
So that's the.
Oh yeah, Lobos. Oh, that's a great shop.
So that's the big one. Yeah, mate. So here, made in Oz.
Wow.
It's 3D
Yeah,
printed,
that's-
isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't get 91 of 300. So then they he actually did do these vehicles, and they're in the shop.
Really?
Yeah, they're in the shop displayed. So you
What?
can see.
I
Yeah.
love that shuttle. That just looks so
Oh.
cool.
So he just did a one-off. So they're
I
based
think
on the MJN toys. They
I
like.
thought he got a Daisy Duke Jeep and just.
Probably.
Yeah.
And so then he did a so that was a visitor. Then there was this one. The bottom's broken. So, but yeah, this is a trooper. Sorry about the glare.
That's okay.
Cool.
Yeah, a trooper. And the
Yeah, they
last
do look good.
one was Diana. So she comes with a pet rat, like a rat to eat.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
with delicious rat.
James
So,
Cat-
Matt, we've got a company in the UK called Nema Studios, and he does his own toy line sort of thing, and he spends a lot of time up at NEC Toy Fair.
Yes.
He's done his own version of the V figures and stuff like that, so he's got like different waves and stuff like that. But
correct. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, you know Nema Studios.
What's this one?
Yeah. So this was for sale at the GI Joe 600 US, but that somebody label slapped an M16 with V. Never seen it before ever.
Wow.
Wow.
No, I did not buy it. But it was the talk of the show.
Wow.
Yeah. Wowzers.
I thought they did a gun as well. You know, the gun, how it kind of went like.
Oh, they
that.
might well have done actually. Yeah.
I
That's it.
think they
Europe
went-
got, they kind of went crazy for label slapping V onto standard issue toys. Like, no, that's a V utility belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do they call that?
But that was
Raccoon.
acceptable in those days, wasn't it? That was acceptable in those days. This day and age, people
Yeah.
are moaning, "No, we've just reused that from something else."
That's the
You know what I
same
mean?
thing
It's
from
like,
Space
oh,
1999.
Yeah.
So who said V? Was that you, Stu? You got in with V
Yeah.
first. Well done. What about you? Pete? You're going to have to think of something else. Pete.
I'll have to think of something else. Come back to me.
Okay, I'll go to
Oh,
Andrew.
I feel bad now. Just say
No,
V.
no.
We'll have the whole conversation again.
So many.
There's a show I watched as a kid, and I always wished there was figures and a 3 3/4 figures
Yes.
and a ship, and that is Land of the Giants.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
the Spindrift.
Yeah, that's the model. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
from Irwin Allen. So
Wasn't
And I
Pete
wish-
Gum in that? Was he in the Land of the Giants? Or he can't be in the Land of the Giants, isn't he, PG?
Yeah, he was the ogre.
yeah, but it would have been really good if they had a one with the action figures and a ship, because you're the giant.
Yeah, you could be
Right.
the giant.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I like that. I
you're
like
the
that.
giant. So it's you're playing with it, and you're the actual giant, and it fits so well.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, so it was a good. I got that at a toy. Well, it's actually in a display.
It's like a
You
bit of
did
a diorama.
display
Or
with the
something.
little figures and everything. I found it at one of the toy shows that we went to, and I just.
That's
snapped
what I
it
love
up.
about you two guys. You just really think of just some really random sort of like TV series and toy lines and stuff like that. Whereas myself personally, I'd just go for the stuff that's kind of like well known. I would have never thought of Land of the Giants. That's
Well,
awesome.
if I could do one more, which
Go for it.
Ooh.
if you don't mind,
Go for it.
and the other one, I'll stand up again,
Yeah.
and that is.
Oh, Blake
Blake
7.
Like
Yes.
seven. Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
I love a bigger version.
The
of the
Liberator.
Blake 7 ship and
Wow.
figures.
Hell
They,
yeah.
I love that show. I mean, it was very.
See,
It was a drama, of course, and a very slow drama, but the ship just a great design, really was.
Yeah, yeah.
And I never finished this model either. So I slapped it together and went, yeah, that's as far as I'm taking it.
you need the corgi version, Andrew.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Have you got? Yeah.
Yeah, last trip to England. Yep.
Oh yeah, you did. Was it the small one? There was only
Yeah,
a
it's the
small
little
one.
one.
Yeah. We had that as kids as well. The little one.
Still got the little rubber tips, on it. Oh, that
yeah,
sounds
it always broke.
bad. Yeah, always.
All right, Scuba, have you come up with one? I'll go if you haven't.
No, go ahead.
Okay, well, I don't have anything to show you, but does anyone remember Monkey?
Yeah,
Monkey Magic. Well, people call it Monkey Magic, but it's just called Monkey.
that
It was
Monkey.
yeah,
wasn't it?
Monkey, and he went
Yeah, yeah.
and his cloud came down.
That's
So,
it,
Pete,
yeah.
you're probably a bit lost with that, are you? Have you
Yeah,
heard
I
of
don't.
Monkey?
I don't know the monkey.
So make notes of this one as well. You got the goodies, but you've got Monkey. So it was a Japanese show, went from 79 to 81, 2 seasons, and it was basically Journey to the West. It was a book by, I can't say the gentleman's name, Wu Sheng. Anyway, so they made, it's like they're basically
Wu-Tang Clan?
who Wu Tang Clan.
Yeah. I just thought of Psy then. So there you go. Manga Fandango.
That's a good one. But yeah, so it was a lot of fight scenes. There's a bit of stop motion, a lot of models, a lot of tongue in cheek as well. Like it was, because they had to dub it into English. So I think sometimes they took liberties in the English dubbing as well. There you go. There's Monkey for you.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, yeah.
So he had this staff that it could shrink down to a matchstick, and he put it in his ear and
Yeah, he could hide it. Yeah.
hide
It
it.
looks like he was in Ming's court for Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
But I wish they did toy line on that, because he could just, have. There was him. There was Tripitaka, who was the priest. Then there was Pigsy and Sandy, the water.
Pigsy,
Sandy was the water. Yeah, Pigsy was the pig spirit, and I liked him the most. And he had a muck rake, so he'd fight with his muck rake. And Sandy was the water spirit. Later on in the second season, the horse he transformed into human form, but he was a bit useless. But yeah, they always fought like demons each week, like in bad makeup, just things attached to people's heads, and or they face paint them, and they were a demon. So it's really
nice.
It's for children, and but people loved it,
I think there's a better shot.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, so
Well, that's them. Okay, so that's Pigsy there with his muck rake on here, and there's Sandy he's got a bunch of little skulls as a necklace.
Slick.
You probably can't see. There's Tripitaka. So she was.
I like the rakes.
Yeah,
the rake, muck rake. Yeah,
they always like in
your
fighting.
pitchforks.
and there was a bit like they acted a bit like the Three Stooges, like Monkey hit the other one on the head, and
Okay.
Yeah,
at times, yeah. Well, it was good because it was me and my two brothers. So my one brother was Monkey, I was Pigsy, and the other one was Sandy. And I used to just grab the rake out of the shed,
Go
and we
whack 'em.
just fight each other.
You kids have fun out there.
Yeah. Don't take his eye out, Matt. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, too late.
I'm going to have to apologise to the chat. I'm really sorry, but I've lost the plot. We've just gone talking so much that I just have not kept up with the chat.
It's not easy, is it? It's not easy keeping
No.
up with the chat.
I've got my pick.
Oh, you got your pick yet? Okay.
And I know most people are going to say Murder, She Wrote.
Oh.
But I'm not.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I was going to say, wow, Jessica Fletcher. Brilliant.
Right, yeah. Proper Magnum PI figures.
Oh,
Helicopter Ferrari. And I know Playmobil.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Ferrari here. And
Yeah.
But I'm like, proper 3 3/4 inch Magnum PI.
Really articulated.
And I know Matt
There's a
LaCroix he's done some, small batch like of Magnum, but I'm talking about like a full on 3 3/4.
Yeah, that's my line. Yeah.
Yeah, with vehicles. You could have had the Robin's Nest play set, with a couple stewardesses staying over, going for a swim. Yeah, the dogs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Matt, can you whilst you're talking about that, can you get your helicopter? Or is it still in pieces?
Nah, it's in pieces.
Oh, don't worry about it then.
I've almost finished TC's helicopter.
You've almost finished TC's?
Yeah. I've just so all the lines are done in the colours. I've just got to just straighten up the line, like not straighten, but just how
clean
to
them up.
Clean them up, the lines. I've got transfers from the States, so I can put the right transfer up the top.
Nice.
And then I'll just paint the gloss over it.
Yep.
And it'll be ready. So not too much to go on it.
That's cool. Yeah, I know you're working on that. Keith Knight made the one from the Playmobil chopper. But yeah, that I think that would be ripe for. You could have the King Kamehameha Club, where Rick's
Yeah.
behind the bar. You know, a la kind of like the Cantina.
Good choice. Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
No, that's brilliant. See, it wasn't that hard.
Well, after you stole my V, I was like,
Oh, no, I feel bad now. I feel bad.
Hey, man,
No, you
I got
don't.
one
No,
more.
you don't.
I got one more.
I got one more.
Just
Wow.
one more. Just one
Little
more.
Moss?
Because I really love the show, and that was
Murder She Wrote. No, Time Tunnel.
the Time Tunnel.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Okay.
You remember the Time Tunnel
Yeah.
Nope.
Mm.
back in the day?
Was that Owen Allen as well, or no?
Yeah, that's Owen Allen. Remember, and they had the tunnel, and it was striped like that, and then it was they'd go down, disappear in the tunnel, and then they'd tumble into time.
Yeah.
Oh, like Austin Powers.
Yeah, similar like that. Yeah,
What?
yeah. The time to really good series, and
Throw me a freaking bone here.
No, well, that's I think that was only a season show, Andrew. That was
two
60,
seasons.
wasn't
Two
it?
seasons.
Oh, two.
Yeah.
2 seasons, 66, 67 or something.
Oh, nice.
That was a long
And
time
the
ago.
first episode was great. They landed on the Titanic,
Oh, it
Slick.
was.
and they were trying to convince them that the ship was going to sink in an
Yeah,
hour.
and they're like, wouldn't have it.
yeah, lock them up.
Yeah, they're crazy. This is unsinkable. Get me out of this brig.
Oh dear. Well, let's start winding it up. I'm going to I've looked at the comments and I'm really sorry I can't get through all those. Someone's written. I just saw Debbie Does Dallas in there. Who did that? Oh, of course. Of course, it's PGM. Oh dear. So okay, there you go.
Bless
So there was Monkey and the Water Margin.
Oh, right.
Is that a new one?
Is that a crossover?
Maybe that's they've redone a lot of it lately. Yeah, like New Zealand, they did a series in New Zealand. They've done a couple of cartoons. But none of them are as good as the 70s.
The OG.
version. Yeah.
Actually, a good line of Battle of the Planets would have been good too. With the three quarter,
Oh, yeah.
and the ship, and have the different, the car come out.
Yep.
And the little bug, and I mean,
1,000%.
if
Andrew,
they did a
yeah.
HasLab of that, you go straight away. Give me.
Yeah.
Hello says
Yeah.
some 80s soaps.
Falcon Crest. Oh, God.
Goodness. I reckon
Yeah.
Reaction should get onto that. Reaction should do these type of
Yeah, I'm
things.
surprised that they don't have that.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got literally,
Wow.
they're the Funko Pop of 3 3/4.
Those were the years when the shoulder pads used to be out here, wasn't it? Those
Oh,
big
yeah.
old shoulder
Yeah.
pads. You
Yeah.
weren't cool if you didn't have shoulder pads in the 80s. Wow.
Yeah, I think it was the Polar Lights one, Andrew.
Yeah,
That was-
it's the Polar Lights model. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going through. Oh yeah, so Damien's saying Lobos also did the last. Yes, they did the last Starfighter
Oh.
Toy Range.
Oh,
as well.
wow. Yeah.
They did a couple of
Yeah.
series of those. Very expensive though. So they but yeah, they're always very limited too. Limited to 300 pieces. So
Hang
They
on,
thought that they
didn't
custom-
who was it that he got the ship? It was a 3D printed one of this last Starfighter.
oh,
What's his name?
Yeah, who?
sorry, Andrew. You mean a YouTuber?
Yeah, what's his
Uh-huh.
name? The big one. Bloody.
Big one. What? Pixel Dan?
No, not Pixel Dan.
Scuba Pete?
Retro blasting?
Retro blasting.
Oh,
Yeah,
Michael's got the last Starfighter?
Yeah,
Was
he did a video. Someone sent him. I think it was just to show, and it was like a 3D printed
Okay.
version of it.
So you got a good memory.
I do, yes. Because there was talk, it's like, oh, this is eventually it'd have the little elevator and
Yeah. So I mean, it was obviously someone that
the gun
was
star.
making it up, but yeah, it would be good if they had did a little line of that. That would be
Forgot
excellent.
about that.
Monster Squad, okay. Luke says
Yeah.
loves Monster Squad figures. They do
Oh, I
exist.
tell you-
don't they?
Well,
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't know. But what I would like to see is 6-inch fully articulated Goonies figures.
Oh,
Oh, okay. But
nice.
what about those ones like those ones from Mezco? You didn't like those ones, the 3 3/4 ones?
Did they do? I don't know. Have they?
Show 'em
Well,
that.
They done
Adam showed them to you. Don't you watch my channel? I did a whole video on it. Basically, I'll show him.
Did you?
I'll just show you one. Which one's this? I've
Okay,
grabbed
well,
it up. So that's.
I don't like that one. Show me another one. Show me another one. No, I was only joking. I don't. Wow. Okay.
So this is.
I had no
Mezco.
idea that.
No, neither did I.
Yeah. So they've just done the 5.
When was this?
This year.
Yeah.
This was shown on your 24-hour live stream, Adam.
Oh,
Real
come on.
quick.
I was up for 24 hours, mate. There's no way.
Yeah, no chance of remembering.
No chance I could have.
You didn't know your own
I mean,
name.
I was there, but not really there. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, great.
They're 3 and
Oh,
3/4,
no,
aren't they, Matt?
Yeah, 3 3/4.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I was
I'll take
saying
that.
to Matt, they'd really look good on the Black Pearl playset.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like One-Eyed Willie's
would.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
But the thing is that
Wow.
they're really expensive.
Oh, are they? Are they? Oh, God.
'Cause it's
See, George would love
Mezco.
those.
There he
Look
is.
at that. Oh, look at
Hey, you
Wow.
Hey,
know,
you guys.
that. That's awesome.
Rocky Road.
Yeah. So that's those. Yeah, you can get.
Oh,
the 3
okay.
3/4
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. Now you've shown them off. I remember watching your video now, Matt.
That's all right. That's fine. Who said that?
Yeah.
Was that P. Gem says a James Bond action line would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that'd be
that's a
good.
good
That would be
pick.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah, especially with all the
Yeah.
different James Bonds.
The different
All
vehicles,
the
and that,
vehicles, the
cars.
villains' layers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine getting the one from Goldfinger, the painted girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the body. Ooh. Hello. Anyone seen the Hot
Gold
Toy
painted
Thing?
girl.
No. I haven't
How
seen
about the
that one.
volcano layer playset?
Yeah, oh gee, that'd be good. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. P. Gem was
Actually, you know
thinking.
which one it'd be good for James Bond, if anything, it'd be Moonraker.
Ooh, yeah, with the space station.
With the space shuttle and things like that, yeah.
Yep.
You could have Jaws. Oh,
And that's the thing, like with the Buck Rogers, line,
I get-
they should have done a space shuttle
okay.
that he was, the 1-man space shuttle that he was.
Yep. And to that end, Chris Miwa, when he came over for Joe Fest,
Oh,
gifted
this-
me the Alpha Probe from Fisher Price.
Oh,
But-
okay,
Wow.
cool.
It is so. I think this looks so close to the Buck Rogers shuttle. Where they find him adrift. Just
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. So I plan on displaying this with my Buck Rogers figures. Just
Okay.
No.
Awesome.
and it
Wow.
does work. He's like, it is. The electronics are deafening. He's like, so beware.
I think I'll have to
I got
put that on the
I got
list.
to thinking what my dad would do. He would, back when we were kids, he would take the toy would disappear for the day, and then it'd come back like, here you go, you monkeys. And he had duct taped over the speakers to make it quieter.
Yeah.
Young ones. Wow. Yeah.
young ones figures,
Oh.
Luke.
Yeah.
There you go,
God,
Luke.
that'd be different.
And someone said, I think it was the Lilith, said Tour of Duty. Does anyone? I remember the Tour of Duty. My brother loved this show.
Mm.
Anyway,
Yeah, but that's just Joe Joe.
Yeah.
Not the Lilith, we know.
Oh, Lilith brings up another one. Airwolf.
Airwolf.
Oh.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you.
Yeah.
I can't see. Where's that one?
9/24/31.
I don't know how you guys can see that screen, man.
I mean, Airwolf would be good because the figure you can put in of him, because he had no legs at the end, it'd be easy to get in the cockpit.
Oh man. Oh man.
Too soon, too soon.
Too soon? No, I don't think it's too soon.
Oh,
I mean, no, I can't find that one. Sorry. As I said, I'm sorry. I've been really bad with the. I haven't been this bad with. I'm out of practice. I think with the chat.
Yeah.
It's basically just as easy as that. See,
Well-
Stu does this like twice a week, I think, does he? And so he's just good. I should have made
Does what?
Stu. You do these live streams twice a week, so you're like all over
Oh,
the chat now.
yeah.
Oh,
no.
don't
Well,
inflate his ego. I mean, go back to the celebratory stream where he replays the one where he's just saying the F word over and over because his
That's
audio is all.
right.
I mean, that's where he came from. So don't treat him like royalty.
You know who does that?
I might be able to do 2 live streams a weekend, but I'm still shite.
Andrew does that. Stu, Andrew is exactly the same. So his camera will freeze and he instantly thinks there's no sound either. Oh, what the going on here? Andrew, we can hear you.
Yeah, you're left on screen like, oh.
You know what?
Okay.
That must have felt like the longest of
Technical
times to be
difficulties.
there, Scuba, just being on screen with me effing and blinding in the background. That must have seemed like it went on for an eternity.
It
I
did.
did
It
realise
felt
I
like
could
a
hear-
half
I didn't realise you
hour.
could hear. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
for a
my
while.
wow.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
Cheers,
YouTube
guys.
moments.
Cheers.
Toy line. There you go. There's another one. Annoying customer 77. What do I know that name for?
Oh, Never Ending Story. That's an
Never Ending
awesome one.
Story.
Yeah. Georgie would be all over that, so don't give her too many ideas. She likes that kind of stuff.
See, even
But,
BTR Dave says that. Yeah, there he goes. He agrees.
Yeah.
LJN. Well, they did do. Didn't they make a car? They made a Ferrari. Was it LJN? They made the car with a.
There's several like
That wasn't it.
die-cast. Yeah, nothing like a proper like we're doing it.
No, that's right. It's just like a one-off. There are about 4 or 5 different companies making figures based on the Sun Wukong character. The monkey show was based on that. Okay, yep. They're monkey-looking though, rather. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those, and I just went, no, I think it's just the original. Well, it wasn't the original because I think there was one that predated that version that I watched as a kid. I think even earlier, like a few years earlier than that. And then there was another monkey show. But I just don't think we got it translated into English. Who's this one? Jessica, yes. Someone did, yes.
The Jessica Fletcher.
In actual fact, I will tell you now that I'm working on that video now. I got the Jessica Fletcher doll. Well, it's
Really?
not a doll.
God.
It's an action figure.
Have you been sitting there typing up what you're going to be saying? You've been sitting there typing.
I'm
Well, that's
going
sort
to. It was a bit when you have to like remove things, parts of her outfit to put other parts of her outfit on. You're left with a naked, well, topless.
Jessica.
Oh, don't.
And
Like,
you're
'cause
like-
I've got Angela Lansbury in my head now, naked. What are you doing? Pack it in.
Yeah, but,
Oh,
but Matt got didn't she have a spare head? She comes with a spare head, doesn't she?
Yeah, she had a couple of heads.
Oh.
And we put. So I said, put the head on Elvira. So we took
I
the
did a head swap. Yeah.
Wow.
But it was cool. I just did like a bit of a photo shoot with a bunch of other figures. Because, you know, Jessica Fletcher, Andrew said, Jessica Fletcher's a tiny old lady. And here she is like telling the biggest hulks of people, like, I've caught you red-handed and now you're going to jail. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I am.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So I just did it with the whole, like, in actual fact, I think I used this Hulk Hogan figure because Andrew goes, I use a Hulk figure. And I went, I don't have a Hulk figure. I'll use Hulk Hogan. And so I've used the Hulk Hogan. He's like scolding Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done the bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I've done a whole.
Hulkamania will not run wild. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm just catching up with the chat. So I'm just, yeah, they see Higgins and the Dobermans. That's right. Yep. Do they have names, those dogs?
Zeus, Apollo.
Yes.
Wow, good memory. Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Work the lock. Don't look at the dogs. You looked at the dogs. I love those.
Yes, there was. There was,
Yep.
yeah, 2, wasn't there?
Yep. There were. Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of went one. I can't remember if he went to her first or vice versa, and then they returned.
I think she came
Did
his
she
way.
fly the helicopter?
Yeah, TC was feeling poorly that episode. Jessica, just take it. Save Magnum.
Just
No,
to
we don't
figure out
do
the helicopter and they're playing Fortunate Son or something, you know?
Actually, I could see that the Ferrari Transformer,
Yeah.
like they've done with the
Yeah.
DeLorean and the
Mhm.
Ecto. Yeah, I could see that actually. Yeah.
Oh, somebody, Lilith said MacGyver.
Oh,
Right after
Ooh.
the Golden Girls.
Well, it's coming.
Did they
coming out
do-
with some good ones? And I'm missing them.
Did they do Stargate as well?
They did do.
They did do
movie.
Stargate.
They
Yep.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
movie
did then?
choice.
Hasbro. Hasbro did
Mhm.
Stargate. They were dodgy. They looked nothing like really. Oh, well,
It's-
Kurt Russell
they're-
didn't look like Kurt Russell.
No.
And neither
No, they did not spend much money on face
no.
sculpts.
And then who did Diamond Select? Did it more a 7-inch line, didn't they? But that's just figures.
Okay.
It's not really that's a collector one.
Okay.
All right. Oh, Kelly Comics is here. G'day, Kelly Comics.
Hello.
Well, all the way from the US too, Roseville, California. Wish you luck.
Oh wow.
He's up early.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay. How about Thunderbirds 2085?
Ooh.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Well, I've got MacGyver. I got his signature at Stargate.
Oh,
Wow, look at that.
Richard Dean Anderson.
oh nice.
Yeah. And because when he signed it, he goes, "Hang on," he goes, "That's Kurt Russell." I said, "Yeah, but you're the character as well," so he got him to sign the box. So you reckon he looked better?
That Jeep looks very familiar.
All striker.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never taken out,
No.
never opened the box. So
No.
but anyway.
That's cool.
I should have, Peter. I should have.
What have I done? What have I done, PGM? Unbelievable.
I think that was probably that was
The
probably a while
comment
back.
about the Giants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I finally found the Airwolf one. Yay, Airwolf.
yay.
Was that Jan Michael Vincent?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And Ernest Borgnine,
Passed,
wasn't it?
actually, didn't he?
Yeah, Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a TV series as well,
Mm,
but
yeah.
they weren't in it.
Joe Hunter.
And they did do who did the like a Corgi Ertl. I think I saw like Ertl
Yeah,
did
Ertl,
like
yeah.
a die cast.
Yeah.
But yeah, a 3 3/4. And I know there's a lot of people that did fund that crowd
Yeah, Bill, they have. I've got
Has
some
anyone-
of these.
project that went south.
Actually, Matt, see that comment there? Has anyone done a Farscape shuttle toy?
Ooh.
Oh, not the shuttle toy.
Yeah, you know the space shuttle that he had.
Yeah.
Now that Farscape was filmed out here in Australia.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going down the highway, going to work. It was my old work when I was young. Anyway, this truck pulls up beside me, and on the back was the space shuttle they were using in the Farscape
No way!
space shuttle, right next to me. And I go, "Why is there a space shuttle?" and it was only later that I went, "Oh, that's the one that was in the
Yeah,
show."
they was movie prop.
Yeah, so I saw it in real life.
Ah,
You don't need a toy.
Did they do Babylon 5 figures?
Yeah.
there are a
They did.
few out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who
Yeah,
did
my
the
buddy
know that?
Zathras was always on me to.
Remember.
He's like,
Who
you
did them?
need Babylon 5 figures, but they don't pop up very often.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
What they were about 5-6 inch or something?
Yeah, kind of like Robin Hood
Okay.
size.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. All right, we might call it there, guys. It's been a couple of hours. Now
Wow,
Pete
that's
can
gone
go,
really
Pete can go and get
quick. That's gone
breakfast.
My tummy's got the
You can get
grumblies.
afternoon tea. And we'll go to bed.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
Well, so thank you very much, Stu. Thank you very much, Scuba, for popping on.
No, it's been
having
an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
having a chat.
Been
It
awesome.
it was just we waited too long to get you on, Stu. I really apologize.
That's okay. That's okay.
But yeah, we the thing is, life gets in the way, right? It's just
Yeah.
Yep.
we've gone, between knee surgeries and cancers and things like that between us. We're absolutely hopeless. We just we get a roll on.
Oh, God, no.
It's hell
No,
getting
no, no.
old.
Oh, tell you what, you hit 50.
Yeah, you just start falling apart.
Yeah,
Your
that's
body
right.
yeah.
Oh, lucky I haven't hit 50 yet.
No,
Well,
that's
just
right.
wait. Just wait till your bubble pops off when you turn bigger. And you're like, wow.
Yeah.
It's your O-ring. It's my O-ring just breaks.
Yeah, your O-ring.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's right. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
Kroll.
Kroll.
Yeah, I was thinking of Kroll. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yes.
another good one. Yeah.
Good job,
You
Damon.
should-
Kroll.
So, if I just got to these comments half an hour ago, I'm really sorry, everyone in the chat, that I've been a really, really slack host and not getting to your comments. Please forgive me. Anyway, but thank you guys once again for popping in and
Pleasure.
wanting to chat
No,
to
it's
us
been a
about
pleasure. It's been
SDC
fantastic.
and toys in general. It's been a pleasure to have you guys. Until next time. Have you guys? Well, actually, Stu, you've always got something coming up. But anything that you know that's coming up for yourself in the next few days?
No,
you haven't heard.
I'm taking a break from live streams, even though I did one last night. But I wasn't planning on doing another one until the end of August. We've got a busy few weeks coming up, visiting people, getting tattoos done, and going to conventions and stuff like that. So
Nice.
you might not be seeing too much of me live streams and videos over the next few weeks in August. So, but there you go. I'll be thereabouts. So
okay, well, we'll
that's
miss
about
you.
it.
We'll miss you pretty bad.
Oh, stop it, you.
Okay. What about you, Scuba? Like you're not doing the Scubas anymore. What is going on with the Scubas channel?
We were just talking about that last night when we were on our other adventure. It's like we really need to 2025 has been poor for health for Leslie, so it's just been taking it on the chin. And if it's not that, you know, it was we have a new roof on our home because of a massive hailstorm. I mean, it's just been real life one after another. And then I've kind of, you know, like the toy room in here is like frozen in time back to like probably Christmas.
Yep.
You know, as far as like where I left stuff, short of being on a stream, and it's been full tiki bar out there, you know, redo. So I feel invigorated though, being on a couple streams and watching some toy content again. It's kind of getting the bug again. So I know Miwa just dropped his video on chasing 80s toys.
Yeah.
There you go. Thumbs up.
Wow.
Yeah. Apple. You gotta, you know, do the hard thing.
I don't think it happens.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's work on that.
But yeah, on chasing 80s toys. Yeah, what happens when you? He's got his video comparing the new Fright Zone to the old, which is cool. I've got a really cool toy from 1968 Hasbro playset, a city build, and it's Astrolight is what it's called, and it's over there waiting for me. So I feel the bug to do a little video again. So
you got to get in the mood.
yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I say that. Andrew says that to me all the time. He goes, "I'm going to go in the toy room and try and get in the mood to create something."
Yeah, because you have to be. If you force it, it's just going to be.
It's not fun.
It'll come across like that, right?
For sure. Yeah.
You
know. Yeah. Oh well. Thank you. Well, Andrew, I'm not going to ask you what. You just do whatever you do.
Well, I go into the toy room, try to get in the mood, but I trip over something on the floor and I get the chits.
Your toes.
Get in a bad mood.
Scream. Throw your hat. Maybe if we're lucky, we might get an update on that corner there behind you and what you've done.
Yeah.
Well, I'm painting at the moment. If I get,
you're painting.
Yeah, if I get that out. Painting over there. See, so
wow.
Yeah.
Where the TARDIS is, I was painting the brick white, and then I've got some cabinets with the GI Joes in it, and which are around probably here. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, Moses.
They're around there. But anyway, yeah. So I've been painting today, and this brick has got a pattern in it, and it's bloody hard to paint.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it'll be good. So I'll put the cabinets over there, and as I said, the flag's got a ton of crap tucked on it. So
it works well for storage, that's for sure.
Yeah, it works well for storage as long as you don't sort of make it a workbench. Which I have seen somebody on YouTube do. They're in their garage and the flag's there, and it looks like they've been sawing wood on it, with a drop saw or something.
Oh,
no,
man.
Bye, guys. Thank you. All right, thank you very much, everybody. We'll leave it there, and we'll catch up with you all soon. Thanks, guys.
All right.